fans and confused friends about the situation, the Overseer announces that the performer did indeed leave the vault, and that the Overseer was going to choose a select group of individuals through lottery to form a rescue party, and you can guess which lucky 5 individuals were selected. And here's where everybody's. All my friends said no, and I was thrown for a loop, scrambling to get things on track. I had the Overseer implore to them the importance of morale inside the vault, the necessary service the performer was doing for the vault, how it was their duty to help in times of crisis, blah blah blah. Again, they said no. Each of my friends gave in-character reasons as to why they didn't want to leave. Alright then, player agency and all that. If they didn't want to leave, they didn't have to leave, at least willingly. On to plan B. The rest of session 2, the vault was completely depressed. Work wasn't getting done, people would argue and rage at each other for the slightest irritation. Some had to be literally dragged out of their rooms to perform their daily duties. They could hear the performer's songs on loop behind closed doors. Posters of the performer around were either turned into funeral memorials or vandalized. The players themselves were looked down on. How could you abandon the performer? How could they be so selfish? Didn't they care about the performer? Etc, etc. Needless to say, my friends weren't all too happy with me at the end of session 2, especially Delta and Echo. They all felt like I was unfairly punishing them for the actions they chose, and that they shouldn't be bullied into playing a way that they didn't want. I explained that they were right, I was being harsh on them, but it was the consequence of their choice. The Overseer told them how important the performer was. They were also aware of the fact that through various pictures, NPC chatter, and a giant concert at the end of session 1, how important the performer was to the vault. And since they had chosen not to leave the safety of the vault, their fellow vault dwellers viewed their characters as having openly abandoned the vault star. I also reminded them that back in session 0, I explained to them that the plan was for them to leave the vault, and that they all agreed they were okay with that. Begrudgingly, they agreed to turn back time and go after the performer. No, they made their decision, and I said I was going to respect their choice in session 3, if they would give me a chance, and if they still wanted to play, to which they reluctantly agreed. You know, I do honestly feel really bad for the author here. He did such a good job building like the tutorial settlement, the vault, that people don't want to leave it and move on to the main story. And he's communicated from the very start that this is just like a temporary situation. They're going to have to move on. Eventually, when they conclude the campaign, they might return. But man, I feel like if he had just saved all this cool stuff that the party liked because he knows what they enjoy for the first settlement they encounter when they leave the vault, most of these problems would immediately be solved, and they would defend that first settlement with their life, and it would be really easy to nudge them into certain plot points because of it. But because they're still in the tutorial, they essentially are saying, yeah, we don't want to do that wasteland thing, we just want to be in the vault for the rest of the campaign. He's honestly suffering from success here, where if he just had a very boring control vault, they would have been begging to run out of it as fast as they could to find literally anything else.
Anymore.
Session 3. It's been several days since the performer left. The Overseer had sent out a different team. Life was returning to normal in the vault slowly. Delta and other small performers within the vault tried to pick up the slack of the star and take their place, but struggled to be accepted as a replacement. Half the vault was in deep depression, with Alpha having to fix a few suicide attempts. Charlie had to pick up the slack of their fellow workers, as they didn't see much of a point in continuing without the performer. And the Overseer gave a mandate to Echo to lock up any and all weapons, chems, and alcohol to prevent more problems. Again, there was almost no spicy roleplay for the players. There was a few conflicts to solve and a few skill checks to make, but there was very little roleplay for my players, making the sessions boring for everyone. This caused some of my friends to say that they didn't want to play since they weren't having fun anymore. I pleaded with them to give it one more session. I promised it was going to be much more interesting the next time we played. Session 4. A few more days have passed and people have moved on. My players are finally getting their groove on again with the other residents, although there are still a few who outright refuse them because of their decision not to leave. My players finally began to start perking back up and getting into their roles again. The only odd thing that happened in the day was Charlie suddenly discovered a random encrypted file on their Pip-Boy that wasn't there yesterday, to which they failed their 5 difficulty check to hack it open. After another few hours of play and a few more in-game days, everyone is about back to where they were in session 1, until that is, they hear a loud grinding noise coming from the vault door. Then blam, the The vault door explodes off its roller, and the vault suddenly becomes a wash of bullets, blood, and death, as crazed humans in tribal-like armor pour into the vault, heralded by a hulking suit of black power armor wielding a minigun. I give the players one objective: escape alive. Well, remember how I said my friends, especially Delta and Echo, were upset about being called out for not voluntarily leaving the vault in Session 2? Whoa boy, are these two absolutely livid. I mean, honestly, I can see why. You're actively massacring probably their favorite campaign settlement across any game they've ever played with you. Let's see exactly what they say though. I had betrayed their trust. They got attached to their characters in the vault, and I was just burning it all because I didn't like them having fun. I was killing their characters because I was spiteful. I was ruining a place where they could be happy. I was bullying them into playing a certain way against their will. I was a terrible GM. I was a terrible friend, and went on and on and on. Nothing I said reached them. Arguing was drowned out with angry shouts and slurs about being a homophobe. I had never seen my friends that legitimately angry at me before. Even Alpha and Bravo were miffed about what had just happened, but were still completely taken aback by the outburst. Charlie ducked their head and got out of the crossfire. It's been a few weeks, and while I'm on speaking terms with all my friends again, Delta and Echo refuse to play any TTRPG with me ever again. Looking back, I do see why Delta and Echo were angry. I had intentionally made a safe space for them to be open, appreciated, and accepted, where they could be as much themselves as they wanted to be and could be. It wasn't that they didn't want to venture into the wasteland, it was that they didn't want to leave the place they felt the most comfortable. But on the other hand, we had all agreed to play a certain game, and my players had decided without me they wanted to play something else. While it was their decision to stay in the vault, a decision I upheld, there is also no game or story if they stayed. To me, it was as if your 5th edition group suddenly said they all wanted to be blacksmiths and refused to go adventuring, but still expect you as the dungeon master to run a compelling, story-driven campaign. I also wasn't okay with endlessly flirting with my friends until they all felt satisfied or got bored. Honestly, that's totally fair. Was I in the wrong for having raiders attack the vault after my friends were opposed to leaving on their own in Session 2? Or is it okay for me to feel like my friends blew the game's events out of proportion? I mean, we're still friends, it just hurts to see someone you know and care about get so angry at you. I want to start off by saying, author, by no means are you a homophobe. You did a really good job of building something that your party liked, to the point that it almost was detrimental to the health of your campaign. You know, early on, I know you said you were a bit of a prude, and later on here at the end here, you say that you weren't entirely comfortable with just flirting with people session after session. I totally get that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to avoid ERP situations at the table. There are entire discords and online forums where people can ERP their heart out on their own time. When it comes to romance at the table, I avoid it completely. It's not something that I want to spend time on. I'd much rather spend all my game time doing dungeon delves, combat, and if people are going to talk about their backstories and emotions, it's going to be everything besides flirting. Although to the party's defense, you didn't have to make the vault's premise this way, and since you did, they took it as a sign that maybe you're a little more open to exploring these kinds of topics compared to maybe the other 5th edition campaigns you've run in the past. It's like you create a scenario where you said that there's a tavern with a bunch of hot maidens in their area, and for some reason you're a little confused why they don't want to leave the tavern. You made the starting location way too appealing, man. I actually ran into this problem when I had a campaign where the party stopped at like a midway point that was an oasis in the middle of a desert. After explaining how tough it was to get to the next location and how dangerous the journey was going to be, the party wasn't exactly in a rush to leave.
I was just about to say
this
looks pretty cool.
So they talked with all the
What the fuck? Where'd you
NPCs,
come
and
from,
the
bro?
NPCs I was really excited to have
Whoa,
them
why are you so
role play
strong?
with, and eventually they just were like, you know what, we really like it here, and they ended up making a settlement there. And honestly, I really like how you roleplay the
he's like, are you done?
chatter and like the world building of everyone getting depressed that
just
the
getting
performer
started,
was
brother.
gone. Unfortunately, you making those little nudges in game isn't going to be enough to stop a stubborn player who wants to stay there for out of game reasons. But it does seem like you have a really good knack for role playing and just building a believable world with random NPCs. It sucks that Delta and Echo don't want to play with you right now, but you sound like a great dungeon master to play with. It's really going to be their loss if they don't eventually give you a chance. It's only been a few weeks after all. I'd love to hear everyone's comments below. Have you guys encountered a situation where people just don't want to leave that first location? I've definitely run into it a few times now. I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and please donate to Power Word Meal. D&D Shorts is a great guy for putting this together, and if we hit our fundraising goal, I'm actually going to give out 6 tokens. The artwork probably looks familiar. I commissioned them from Toad, who I've worked with in the past to do the Sir Barrington and the Crod, the Angry Carpenter animations. So if the fundraiser hits their goal, I'm going to release those tokens on the Discord as an added thank you. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe to support the channel if you haven't already. I hope to see you in the next video. Farewell for now.
I'm a content strategist. That means I have a
damn
closet
these
full of
crashes,
roles.
dude.
One moment I'm an email copywriter.
Why are they
and
so
next
fucking
I'm
high level?
the remarkable paper.
Why is everything so high level?
Echoes call from hollow halls, a voice that creeps and softly crawls. Time stands still, the air is.
On the 8th of January 2022, what began as a perfect summer morning at Lake Furnace in Minas Gerais, Brazil, turned into pure chaos. Tourists were filming, laughing, and enjoying the sun, when suddenly, nature showed just how little warning it gives. Out of nowhere, a towering cliff face, solid rock that had stood for centuries, cracked apart and came crashing down on the boats below. 10 lives were lost, dozens more were injured, and the videos spread across the internet like wildfire, leaving millions speechless. But as disturbing as this footage was, it wasn't the only one. These are 6 of the most disturbing videos ever caught on camera. In the quiet, rural landscape of Van Buren County, Michigan, what began as a routine arrest became one of the most dangerous confrontations law enforcement had faced in years. On Friday, July 4th, 2025, deputies arrived with a simple objective. They had an arrest warrant. They knew where their suspect was.
Morgan Parish, Van Buren County Sheriff's Office. We have a search warrant for the property.
What they didn't know was that within moments, they would be fighting for their lives against explosive devices hurled from a barricaded RV. The multi-jurisdictional SWAT team made their approach just west of Kendall, Michigan, armed with legal authority and tactical training. Inside that RV sat a wanted fugitive facing serious charges. He had an active felony warrant out of St. Joseph County and was reportedly facing a return to prison for prior convictions. For him, this moment represented the end of the line. For the officers approaching that door, it represented an ordinary Friday that would transform into something horrifying. When deputies secured their search warrant and moved toward the RV door, ready to take the suspect into custody, something shifted. The man inside made a decision that would turn this standoff into a nightmare. He ignited an explosive device inside the vehicle. The blast erupted, sending flames through the interior of the RV. In what seemed like a calculated move, he quickly extinguished the fire. This wasn't panic. This was intent. This was a test. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, deputies immediately called for backup.
Stay. No, stay.
That's right. I need someone to shut down the Morgan
Kennel up. Under arrest, stay.
The Kalamazoo bomb squad was summoned to the scene as tension escalated rapidly. Then came the threats. From inside that RV, the suspect began yelling with chilling clarity that he would shoot every officer on scene. Through the window, he held something that appeared to be a firearm. Law enforcement had crossed into unknown territory, where every second mattered, where every decision could mean life or death. What happened next demonstrated both the danger and the calculated desperation of a man with nothing left to lose. The suspect threw a pipe bomb directly at the deputies standing outside. The explosive was meant to kill them.
Stay back. That's what they're using for the log bomb detonated.
801 just Just an FYI, he threw it in our direction. Put your hands up the floor! Come on! Come on! Less lethal deployed. Another one! No! Get ready!
NBA 2K26 on PlayStation 5.
Check this. Oh, watch me hit this.
Oh! Who's next?
Paige, let's go. Just one more shot.
I keep two.
One more game.
Say less.
Hey! Give me that!
Don't do that. Who's next?
Game on.
Let's run it.
Visprint prints everything to get your brand in front of your fans, like t-shirts, water bottles, and totes, so everyone can gift it, work in it, and take it, whether it's one of a...
This wasn't a warning or a distraction. This was an attack. Officers shouted commands, their training kicking in as adrenaline flooded the scene. They deployed a second round of tear gas, trying to flush the suspect from his position and diminish his ability to continue his assault. Then, in a moment of apparent surrender, the RV door opened, but there was no surrender. The suspect emerged holding another explosive device, another attempt to inflict maximum damage on the law enforcement officers surrounding him. At this critical juncture, authorities made the decision to use less lethal force. Officers fired, striking the suspect with a less lethal weapon that allowed deputies to finally take him into custody alive. His body was removed from the scene and transported to a hospital for treatment of his injuries. Van Buren County Sheriff Daniel Abbott spoke to the reality of what had transpired. Nobody lost their life. The bad guy's in custody. Now he'll face charges and ultimately go back to prison for what he's done, he stated with visible relief. The officers who responded that day walked away without serious injury, a fact that Van Buren County Undersheriff Casey Davis credited to the intensive training his SWAT team undergoes. This was definitely top 5 for me, Davis said of the incident. Not only
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words,
a routine call of a suspicious vehicle on someone's property turns into these officers' longest fight of their lives.
Do you got your ID on you, boss? I do. Do you have anything on you, like any type of weapons or anything like that on you? Nothing like that? I'm just doing the training center. All right, you mind stepping back a little bit? Yeah. But you mind stepping back a little bit? Yeah. I don't want you in my personal space, so you just step back for a little bit. Good job. All right? No. Do you have your ID or not? Yes, I do. Good job. All right, can I have that? Yeah. Now do me a favor, step behind the car. But that's not the right idea. Not the what right idea? No, I got 3 different ideas. Okay, well let me have the Florida one. So do me a favor, just go up against behind the car. I run the tag.
Yep. Just move your foot for a second so I can get the tag. Why are you moving like that, man? You're just like really twitchy. Where's your ID, ma'am? Thank you. Do me a favor, put that down on the seat. Put that down and keep your hands on your lap. Thank you.
Joseph,
How did I come
do me
here
a favor,
for?
bud. Just stand up right here. Yeah. Stand up. Yeah. Stand up. Yeah, can I sit down? Yep. Just put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Hold on. I'm not
Don't resist. Stop tensing up right now.
Put your hands behind your back. Hey, behind your back. Look, put your hands behind your back.
Tensing up.
Why are you trusting me? Put your hands behind your back now. Guys, stop! Stop! What the? Stop!
Stop resisting!
Resisting what? Stop! As a federal agent, you're a fed. You're a fed. 22 or 5-1. You're a fed.
Stop resisting! Stop!
Guys, it's Angel right there.
Stop grabbing on him!
I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to do.
Stop!
I'm evoking my weight.
Stop!
Stop. You see how you guys need training? You're gonna get tased. Move back. I already did it. You're gonna get tased.
Let go!
Stop.
Let go!
It sucks, don't it?
Let go!
You weren't trained right. Let me train you. 22 Central or 5-1.
Let go!
Get on the ground.
Show me your fucking head!
Get on the ground.
Show me your fucking head! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move!
Come on, man. I can't let you do that.
Don't move! Don't move!
Taser deployment Central. Times 2. Call Governor Scott right now. Get the out of the ground. Get out of the car now. Get out of the ground now. Get out of the car now! Get the out of the car now! That's real. Get out of the car now! That's real.
We need more people. Code 3.
Hey, give me the keys.
Stop moving!
Give me the keys. Ma'am, get out of the car now! She's dead. Get out of the car. You killed her. Get out of the car.
Stop!
Ma'am, get out of the car now!
Move! Get out so you don't get hurt! Get out! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Get on the floor!
Baby. Get out of the car now, damn it!
Stay there!
You're gonna get it again! Get the out of the car! Get the out of the car! You're gonna get.
Stop f***ing moving!
Get the out of the car now! I'm trying. Get out of the car! No! Get out of the car! Get out of the car that way! You're gonna get it again! Hit him again! No! Look!
Get out of the car! Last warning!
I just hit my bridges on different layers and I fall through every single one.
The second time she's done this, get the out of the car now.
You're gonna get it again. Get up. Don't reach.
Get out of the car now.
On the floor. Lay down on the floor now. Now.
Come on.
Now you're gonna get
Why
it
is this
again.
on a different layer?
We got one that's refusing to comply with any of our orders. Myself and Yankee, I'm sorry, Delta 21 have 2 taser deployments. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground now. Christopher, get the f on the ground now. Christopher, hit him again. Christopher.
Get down now.
She's dead.
She's not dead. Get down.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Yep.
Get on the ground.
Hey. Get down on the ground now.
He's right by the second there.
I got lethal now. I got lethal. Don't fucking try me, man. Get on the ground.
On the ground.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground now.
Get back. Stop with your Get the back now. Get the back. Get back. Get back.
Stop being
Get the back now.
I watched you all the night. Look, somebody shot the window early.
Get the back now.
Way down on the floor. If you don't start fucking listening, you're gonna get shot. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Escobar's away.
Citra, we got the subject at gunpoint. Put your hands out. Put your hands out now. Put your hands out.
Angel Escobar.
Put your hands out.
Angel.
Put your hands out.
I can't under your rule.
Put your hands out. Ma'am, keep your hands clear.
She is clear.
Put them out wider, ma'am.
Why is she?
Keep
Ma'am,
lethal.
put your hands wider.
Wrong ring.
Don't move.
Wrong ring.
I got lethal. Just stand by. Put your hands out.
I can't. I'm out of breath. I'm dead.
Okay, I'm out of breath. I'm dead.
Don't fucking move. I still got him at lethal. We're gonna wait for additional units to secure him.
You are shit.
He just talks about shit
When
to
I
it.
came to Notre Dame, I wanted to be a part of something more.
A handshake, a blunt, and a drink. And you got that person the way the department said.
He's definitely on the 31. He's definitely put up for resistance.
Elon Musk has me on file as a key information specialist.
Alright, thank you. So far we're good. Still lethal coverage, and he's still battling about some random stuff.
Elon Musk.
Still got lethal. The subject laying on top of the other one. That's proned out, hands out. Female. We used our pepper spray. It didn't have an effect on him. And 4 tasers. What's the close units that come in? What's your number?
I think it's the
Alright, when you get here, come around there. You'll see us behind.
50.
Come around the patrol car on the pavement. Joseph, this is what's gonna happen. I need you to put yourself on the stomach, put your hands out. You're gonna get less lethal. Do you understand me? No, I need you to put on your stomach, put your hands out.
You need to comply. You need to comply.
I'm sorry.
Hey, come over here, come over here. Come on this side, come on this side. Joseph, I'm asking you to come on this side and put your hands out. I need you to do it now. Put your hands behind your back.
All right, that's fine, but I'm safely bound to be here with you.
All right, go ahead.
Look in her back. She broke down and you don't understand. I got to
Don't f***ing move, all right? Don't f***ing move. You understand me?
I can't. I'm not resisting, guys. Lisa,
stay on your side. Turn over your side.
I'm setting you up because Lisa has her dollars. They're time stamped.
Sit up.
All right, let me do it myself. Hold on, I can hold myself up.
Hands behind your back.
No,
Give me your other hand.
it took me a second to get me down.
Sit up. You got anything on you? You good?
I have a house key in the front right pocket.
Oh, what is it?
A house key.
Okay.
That's the only thing in my pocket.
So you weren't hit with the taser or anything like that? You're good?
He hit me on the arm.
He hit you on the arm?
The taser felt like it had shocked me in the arm.
Okay.
As it went across me.
All right.
She is the one that's getting you problems.
This one.
I'm trying to figure out why.
Sit up. Search her real quick.
Put your feet past shoulder width apart. Do you have anything on your person that's gonna poke or stick me?
House key in my front pocket. It should be the only thing.
No needles or anything like that? Alright.
So
The
sat
fuck?
down, ran his CL 49. Once we went hands on, he resisted, taser deployments. He got up, started fighting us. He was trying to go look for my belt. I don't know exactly what it was. What's her name? Julia was telling her, get off his belt, get off his belt. Got my taser out. I was too close. He had me by my foot, so I couldn't release my foot.
Till we figure out what's going on, we're gonna go put you in a car.
taser didn't have an effect. I was too close. Went to the car, got in the car, trying to take off, and that's when Julia hit him. It was good, but still continued to fight.
Okay.
We ran out of deployments. We told him to get out. That's when we started making it lethal. Hit him with the pepper spray, didn't have an effect on him. It had more effect on me than it did him.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. Just kind of the back spray. That's it. The back spray.
Okay. All right. So none of the tasers were effective. Pepper spray wasn't effective.
Well,
what eventually made him stop?
Well, he just started babbling.
The officer isn't exaggerating when he said the suspect was babbling, as we cut approximately 12 minutes worth of the suspect speaking random gibberish while the officers were waiting for backup.
We were waiting for the next unit because we didn't want to go hands-on because we thought he was going to resist. So once he got here with his less lethal, that's when we started complying. What's your name?
Lorianne.
How are you related to him?
He's my boyfriend.
He's your boyfriend? Okay. You're not under arrest or anything, okay? You're going to get released here. You didn't put up a fight with us. You didn't do anything, okay? You complied to everything that we had to do, okay? When he was in the car, what was he doing?
When we first got in here, he got out, left the car running. He's asking me water hose, but I knew where a water hose is. And I'm like, I don't even know, why are we here? This place is this.
If you don't mind me asking, what's his drug of choice?
Math.
Meth? When's the last time you shot up, do you know?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Is that normal how he acts?
And it's not.
Just check her out for vitals, please. And then we'll cut her loose. All right, do you need him for anything else?
Yeah, he does.
No, we're good. Okay, come on. Okay. Here, come here. Oh, come on, man. Put your feet in. Why'd you start fighting us for, man?
I didn't. I was protecting.
What do you mean you did it?
You got paid to protect the Queen of Elizabeth. You wouldn't do it because.
All right, go, bud. Man, now you got my uniform all dirty.
Hey, I don't give a.
Put your shoe in, man. Come on, put your foot in.
Hey, babe, give him the video money.
Have a seat, bud.
Your talent is in their wallet. Check, I promise you.
Scoot back.
Now imagine showing up to this thinking it's just another ordinary call. A suspicious car parked where it shouldn't be, and before you can even finish your thought, your heart rate's climbing like it's trying to escape your chest. And
that's weird.
Most cops know when something's about to happen. From the moment
it's definitely met not even once.